The story opens with Noha landing at the airport, pretending to be excited for her best friend Zena's wedding. But behind her smile hides a storm, because she knows there's a chance Nick will be there. A chance encounter with a stranger named Simon briefly distracts her, but her heart remains unsettled. At the wedding venue, Zena welcomes Noha with hugs and laughter, unaware that Noha is terrified of facing Nick again. And when Nick finally arrives, one glance is enough to shake Noha completely. She hides, not ready for the emotions that rush through her. Throughout the celebration, their eyes meet again and again. They share car rides, dinner tables, and rehearsal duties. Nick notices Noha still wears the necklace he once gave her. Noha feels every memory returning. And on the night of the wedding, after a dance that brings them inches apart, their restraint breaks. They escape into the shadows and give in to everything they've been avoiding. But afterward, when Noha asks for a fresh start, Nick turns away, unable to forget the past. Trying to move on, Noha focuses on work. Fate brings Simon back into her life, this time as the CEO interviewing her. He is kind, patient, and genuinely likes her. Slowly, Noha lets him in. Meanwhile, Nick's business collapses, pushing him into a strategic relationship with Sophia, a powerful lawyer whose family can save his company. Noha sees Nick and Sophia's romance in a magazine, breaking her once again. She meets Michael, a man whose career suffered because of issues tied to her, and the guilt weighs on her. She resigns, steps away from Simon, and tries to rebuild herself. Then comes the moment that changes everything. Noha discovers she is pregnant. The father is Nick from the night they reunited at the wedding. She tells no one except Zena, fearing how Nick will react. But Michael finds out and uses the truth to blackmail Sophia, threatening the fragile balance around them. As Nick deals with his mother's death and the sudden responsibility of caring for Maggie, he and Noha cross paths again. Emotions spill over, and one night they fall into each other once more. But the next morning, fear overtakes Noha and she prepares to leave the city. Nick rushes to stop her, but when she reveals the pregnancy, he wrongly assumes the baby is Simon's, breaking her heart once more. Moments later, tragedy strikes. Nick is shot by an unknown attacker. Noha is left alone and pregnant, caring for him through months of coma. When Nick finally wakes, he meets their beautiful baby for the first time. But danger hasn't passed. Vera and Michael attempt to steal the child, forcing Noha into a desperate fight. In the final struggle, a guard dog saves Noha, knocking Michael through the glass and ending his threat. Only then, after battles, heartbreak, and near loss, do Noha and Nick finally reunite as a family, holding their baby with hope for a new beginning.